start off by just doing a little bit of advertisement to get people here, get people talking. The more people that ask questions and interact, the better it's going to be. Let's see, double sure that we are live. Looks like we are. Just gotta see something here. Let's see. Now we're just gonna do a quick advertisement to bring people here. And then we're gonna talk about guilds and kind of answer questions which people might have. Alright, just 1 sec. It looks like we have people trickling in here. Let's see. Just gotta do one more thing. Alright, there we go. Alright, so let's see what we can cover about guilds. So we're at the point where guilds just got announced in global. And you might be wondering, you know, what are they about? How do they work? And stuff like that. This is essentially my baby Japan account that I just use literally to see these dragons. They look kind of cool, but I don't really play this much. But let's give you a preview, kind of how things work, kind of how things look. You know, ask any questions you might have if you're not sure. So essentially, this is the guild menu, but we're not going to get this chat feature, so just pretend that doesn't exist. Yeah, essentially, you start off as like a little town, and you kind of grow. I'm just I just did it for the fun of it. I'm just a one-person guild right now in JP. I just did that for fun. But essentially, once you get to the guild, you can see certain things. You can see this one here, which is shows you how many members, what their CP rank is, how much stamina they've spent. Kind of shows you that stuff. As you get more in the guild, you can get more emblems to unlock. You start with this one, and as you play more, you can unlock more of them. So essentially, that's how that works. Eventually, once you play with your guild enough, you're going to get some cool looking ones like these ones. I'm just going to use these guys as an example because these guys are top guilds from Japan. And essentially, yeah, you can unlock other cool emblems like the liquid metal slime and stuff like that all in due time. It looks to me like there's no spacing in the names, so if you're making a name, you can't really use spaces. One sec, it looks like I got a question. Let me just check here. Do we actually get any rewards out of it that aren't just cosmetic? Really good question. I'm about to get to that for sure. You get a lot of rewards that aren't just cosmetic out of guilds. So really good question you ask. I'll get to that in just a little bit. So essentially this leaderboard that I'm showing you here is a stamina leaderboard. You see here how it goes from 220301 to 220331. So it essentially takes place the whole month, and there are different tiers. See, I'll click on this little treasure chest here, and if you're like ranking is 1 to 10 for the stamina guild, you get 2,000 gems for the month. 11 to 30 you get 1,500 gems. 31 to 100 you get 1,250 gems. Anyway, you get the point. Pretty much up to 100 gems, which is like participation award. You're just gonna get this anyways. Yeah, so that's one of them. And then there's actually a second one, and the one that I personally care more about is the arena aspect of the guilds. So you need at least 10 members in your guild to participate in the arena, and that's going to come the last 2 weeks of every month. There's different categories. This is the master category, where depending on where you place, you get a decent amount of gems. And this only takes place half the month, so it's a really good gem payout for how much you're spending. So definitely try to get strong members, as strong as you can, that can perform in arena, because this is going to be a lot of gems for a little effort. And they have Platinum League, Gold League, Silver League, and Bronze League, essentially. So yeah, there will be it's a bit difficult to explain exactly how this works, but there's going to be groups of people and like qualifiers. Like first match you're going to get put up against a random guild, then if you go 1-0 you get put up against another 1-0, and all the way to like 4-0, and then there's a different system after that. So I wonder if I can see. But yeah, I don't have a guild myself. Like I just made this account for fun. I don't actually do much on it, so I don't actually have a guild here myself to show you. But yeah, we haven't done any, so we're not on the leaderboards. But yeah, essentially this is what you would get. These gems. Okay, so that covers the arena portion. That covers the stamina portion. This is going to show you different stats for every member that you have. For now it's just me, but you can sort them by different things. So you can sort, top performing members, stuff like that. Again, I'll show this off, but it's just me saying hi to myself. Essentially, hi stream. So this is a function that we won't get. Just Japan is getting it, but yeah, this is what it would have looked like if we got a chat screen, which we don't have. So essentially, yeah, what else did I want to show you on it? That's the main things, the main two components that you'll use. Yeah, guilds level up with stam usage. You can see I'm level 3 here. If I need to use 419 more stam, then I get another level, and as I get another level, this becomes what do you call it? Yeah, this becomes just more and more advanced. Mendini and Magellan get to feel happier, so that's good on that sense. Yeah, I'm trying to see if there's anything I missed. Essentially, yeah, so there's some cosmetics, some gems. Like I said, you have arena, you have stamina. So yeah, the stamina one, it's not going to be as intense as in Japan because we don't have that many guilds, so it probably won't be extremely hard to crack the top 20, or let's say top 200 as a guild. And if you're top 200, yeah, if you're top 200, you still get 1,000 gems a month. Whereas if you're 1 to 10, you get 2,000 gems a month. So you could literally, I don't even think we're going to have 500 competitive guilds, but yeah, if you're somehow, within the top 500, you get half the gems the 10th place is getting, so that's not bad. 30 is quite a realistic goal. If you can be in top 30 for guilds, you can get 1500 gems, which is not too bad. Let's see, I just saw that I got another comment, so Twitch Mobile is a little bit, yeah, so stamina you use anywhere contributes towards your guild. Just any way anybody uses the stamina, it'll contribute towards the guild and level it up that way. And yeah, I'm glad that was the first question you asked, because that's probably what a lot of people are wondering, right? Like, they don't know about guilds, and it's like, are guilds just cosmetic, when in reality, guilds are actually mostly about gems. Like, the amount of gems per month you can earn with guilds is pretty nice. Like, imagine, this isn't going to apply for most people, but imagine you're a competitive guild, right? So you get 2,000 gems a month from here. You get, you can get up to 2,500 gems a month from here, so that's already 4,500 gems a month. And then every arena match you do is going to give you, well, every guild arena match you do is going to give you 30 more gems. So maybe that's another 300. It takes you up to like 4.8k. Maybe there's going to be another miscellaneous source of gems, but if you're like a competitive guild, you're getting almost 5k in gems every month, which, you know, is pretty nice. I can't really show you this yet because I don't have a guild, but essentially Guild Arena is going to have offense and defense. So it's going to have offense teams, and you can even set your own defense team if you want to be annoying. Again, yeah, I can't show you that because I just made a guild by myself. I'm not in an actual guild. I do wonder if I can use the guild search function. Maybe not because I have my own, but yeah, I might not be able to see this because I have my own guild. It's just stuff you can customize. But if you haven't created a guild yet, if you press this guild button that I just did, instead of taking you to your guild, it will take you... oh, no. Sorry about that. I got a random notification. I had to snooze. But yeah. So you click on this, and you don't have a guild yet. It's going to give you a few options. It's going to give you an option to create your own guild, which costs 300 gems. So yeah, reminder, whoever creates the guild, it's going to cost them 300 gems. And then if you don't create a guild, if you want to just search for a guild randomly, then there's a guild search feature. And you can find guilds that way by a number of members and stuff like that, which is a nice feature because not everyone uses Facebook and Reddit and Discord. And so if you don't set something up there, you can always join a random guild that has spots within within the system itself. You can just go in the game, find a guild that way, worst case scenario. But it's honestly recommended, given how much gems you can earn, that you try to join as competitive a guild as possible. Because yeah, like I know there are some people tuning in now, but I've almost covered everything. But if you want to know more, definitely rewind the VOD and stuff. It'll be up on YouTube as well soon. But yeah, I went over gem cost if you're creating your own guild, different ways to get another guild, names, you can't have spaces, just to summarize. Everyone's gonna start with this shitty little icon right here, and then as you level up, probably as you do better in arena, you're gonna unlock more guilds that are cosmetic. Arena you can earn up to 2,500 a month for gems. Stamina you can earn up to 2,000 a month for gems. And that's pretty much it for the guilds. If you've stuck around, I guess I could do 1 or 2 random arena matches just to kind of show off my baby units. We're going to attack the 40-point category, and then we'll probably just call it for now unless anyone has any questions. You know, I'm willing to answer any questions that people post in the chat. I'm happy to do that. Yeah, discussion's going to get this video going longer if anyone still has questions that I may not have covered yet or what they're wondering about guilds. Just let me know. Yeah, again, the reason I'm using Japan footage is because they have the guilds already, and that allows me to give you guys a better idea of what's going on with guilds than if I was to just use an English account and just talk about it that way. This way you get like a nice little preview. So yeah, let me check. It doesn't seem like anyone's asking any more questions, but sorry, I actually missed Sprague's last question, but I'm gonna answer it now. So you can join any guild, or the owner of the guild needs to accept you. What benefit does the owner? What benefit does the owner have? I mean, apart from being the leader of the guild and being able to kick anyone he wants, or kind of just have the decision in the guild, or being called the leader of the guild, I suppose not much. But obviously, being the leader of the guild, you're the safest in the guild because you can't kick yourself. You know, your guild is eternal, and yeah, I'd say otherwise it's mostly see here, I'm just gonna do it for fun. I'm not gonna take it too seriously, but we'll show off the new units a little bit. It's my goal, really. Well, while I'm doing this, feel free to ask more questions. That's a good question. Like, what is the perk of being a leader? Because they're paying all the gems, and the truth is, I guess safety and just the title of leader. Like, it is definitely a 300 gem cost to be a leader that has no immediate benefit. So yeah, I can understand not everyone wanting to be leader, you know, specifically because of that. They just want to keep their gems and stuff. So I definitely understand in that sense if people just want to do that. I'm personally going to be leader. 300 gems is not a lot to me compared to what I'm going to be getting with the guild and the income that I'm going to be earning, especially because I have a competitive guild. So it's not a big deal to me at all. But I can see if anyone's, you know, concerned about that, yeah, just maybe don't start the guild yourself. Maybe just find one to join. But I don't know. It's kind of cool being the leader of the guild, even if it's like mainly cosmetic. I think it's worth 300 gems, given the amount of gems per month you're gonna earn this anyway. So if anyone wants to start their own guild, you know, that's what it costs. But there's plenty of guilds going out around anyways that, you know, 5% of people are going to yeah, essentially only 5% of people are actually going to create the guild, right? And not 95% of the people are going to join the guild. So most of you likely don't even have to worry about that stamina cost. Yeah. Yo, hop on voice chat, hop on guild voice chat. Okay, one sec. I'm going to hop on guild voice chat on the other thing. Let's see. I don't think there's anything that I missed, but in case I did, I'll just quickly hop on a guild voice chat. See what Pack Demon wants to say. He's one of the other leaders of this guild. So let me just join. Hey Pack, what's up, man?
I do want to say thank you for your investment of 300 gems. I do appreciate it.
Yeah, no worries. Is that the only thing? Yeah, I think I've covered everything, right? I tried to cover everything as best as possible. I showcased.
I just got on.
Oh,
I
okay.
just saw the stream. You posted it somewhere, and I saw it.
Oh, okay. You just finished your matches and saw it. I'm also
Yeah, I had a long talk with my other viewers because I didn't I didn't have knowledge that the agility was 20% for 1-up agility, because I asked the audience too. I was like, is it 15 like attack up is, or is it higher? I think it's 20, but I'm not sure. So, but I didn't check, and Nocturnus outsped Claria, so he one-shot her.
Oh shit.
Instead of attacking Dolmagus.
Oh shit, but didn't you see the turn order in the actual thing?
Which is kind of surprising, because you think he would have wanted to done what's his typeless ability? It's Devil's Finesse. You think he would have done that on Dolmagus. It was like turn 2, So he would have had the attack up. I mean, he might have even had the damage to do it. Oh, you know what it was? Halberd had breathed my Dolmagus, so his HP was lower than Clarius, so he wanted to one-shot Claria instead. I could have done the bind, but I forgot about it. I never think about the bind.
Mm-hmm.
And it would have only been an 80% chance, though. So I would have still been gambling.
Yeah,
basically.
That's unfortunate. I'll have to watch that later because, yeah, I would have watched, but I'm like, I really want to get this announcement up there. And, yeah, I'm probably going to... I don't know if there's anything else to talk about or to just kind of end the stream now.
Well, it would be more talking about like what kind of content we would be putting out in regard to it.
Oh,
And for the most part, it's going
that's a
to
good
be
one.
not much because, we're already going to be taking up on time doing these matchups. It's because we're going to be playing till the very end, right? We're going to be in the final matchups, you know? We're
Yeah.
going to go all the way to the end, so we're definitely going to have our time taken up by this. I think at the very least we could give like a review, a general review, like maybe during like every month, like whenever Guild Arena is completed, we could talk about it on the Arena Watch podcast. We could be like, yeah, everybody else that was in our category that we got placed into, we could just kind of rank them and say how they did, like give them just like a general grade. I don't know if we would talk about like what secret units they played. Maybe
Okay,
they
well,
wouldn't want us to give away their secrets.
yeah, maybe.
But
I was gonna say, and this is still, I guess, up for discussion for a little bit because I'm confident enough, at least in the strength of our guild. I definitely do want to create some content around guilds, even if it's giving out some minor secrets. Like, we're not going to talk about anything defense on stream or anything defense related, but I do kind of want to upload, us facing other guilds or like at least on offense, because on offense, there isn't much. People know how to attack, how to place first by now, right? As long as we kind of hide the defense part of the team in our strategies,
yeah,
but
I suppose we could do that.
and it would make for some interesting headlines, right? Because we have a lot of content creators in the Arena Watch, and if we are facing big Draki squad or ZTH or whatever, and people want to watch
It
us,
kind
that
of
could be
does
like,
educate them on how to maybe reposition their defense units if they see we're having an easy time or something, or we crack the code, or
yeah.
that's the only other worry, because it's like now it's competitive, like because everybody could get, I mean, not me this week, but like everybody could end up in first place, on a normal arena. And that's no points lost for you to give everybody advice, but this is a bit different. And I feel like with Arena, people were so venomous. It was so weird. We got a new mode. We got a whole bunch of free things out of that mode, and everybody, all they did since the start of Arena was complain. Everybody was complaining about Arena.
Yeah.
And still to this day, you'll get, like, if they do a vote, like, what's your least favorite mode? I'm pretty sure Arena would be there, right?
Yeah.
So, and people ask for things that, they don't realize that they wouldn't want, like a live arena match. You do not want a live arena match.
What?
You don't want that at all. But people say things that they don't understand, like the scope of logistically, and they're like, yeah, it should have been like this. Like, no.
But I was going to say, sorry, I'm going to have to cut you off for a bit because I don't want to make the video too long, so I'm going to end the stream in about like a minute or two here since you've presented everything. But yeah, this is like up for discussion and stuff like that, what we can give, what we can't. Like, I understand your concern, but also this is an opportunity to create a lot of content around guilds and like people being curious, and we're definitely a guild that's qualified to do that, so we'll have to really discuss what we can post, what we can't post. But I'm confident enough that we can post at least a little bit to create some hype and kind of get people going. And yeah, because we have me, you, we have Nocturne, we have Insane Evil, like we have some crazy creators, and
that was the whole point with us posting arena content in the beginning. I mean, it didn't help us informing everybody else, but it created a more healthy arena environment, like made people more excited about it, and, less people complained, like when they started seeing the ins and outs and whatnot. Hopefully it's the same for this, because, any sort of competitive scene could have a potential that, players just get
It's
upset.
true.
You know,
Yeah.
in any game.
Well, anyways, you guys heard me, and you heard a bit of the pack too. Here at Arena Watch, we're gonna be upping our content as guilds come out, and we're gonna try to provide the best content that we can possibly for you guys. Um, Essentially, yeah. If you just tuned in and you're confused at what's going on, you can rewind the VOD, or this will be going up on YouTube as well very shortly, and it will cover a lot. For now, I just did 3 random arena games just so that I could give people another chance to ask questions if there's any questions that haven't been answered. Um, but yeah, I hope this was informative. And yeah, here at the Arena Watch, we're going to be definitely pumping out a lot of content in terms of guilds. We're very excited for it. We hope we can make other people excited for it and less confused. Yeah, we're going to be giving out the tips and tricks that we can. Yeah, we have content creators like the Arena Watch hosts, Nocturne, as you may know from a lot of the guilds, Insane Evil, who used to make a lot of beginner guilds. I think he still does. And we have more up and coming content creators. So there will be a lot for you guys to learn or maybe enjoy from us. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the stream. Thank you everyone for tuning in and participating. And we will see you next time. Take care.